we are at the gun range, obviously. Let me make sure my steel is not going to fall, because I had to do a little Cuban hack here, and so we can make sure we can hear some pings. So today we are going to do a little comparison on two pistols that I think are very, very close. Now, somebody asked me if I had, well, yes, first of all, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range. There is our berm. And I'm excited about this because they are very close. Somebody asked me if I had a CZ EVO, and I do. This is the micro, and I also have, as you guys know, the SIG MPX. Both of these are chambered in 9mm, and they share a lot of the same characteristics. Ouch, mosquitoes starting already. So, okay, I'm gonna give you a quick little rundown as to what it is that we're dealing with, and you let me know. Let me know what you think. So, going back to this our tea and coffee situation here, I did get a lot of responses, and so what did you guys have today? I had a cup of tea, a cool mint tea to be exact. And it is a nice, cool, beautiful day here at the range. We had a lot of rain, and it is holding up for us. And of course, I had to come out here and share some stuff with you. So up first, let's run very quickly. Okay, this is the SIG MPX. She is clear. Now, this SIG has a 4.5-inch barrel with an overall length of 22.25. It has a height of 8 inches. We're not going to talk about the brace. We're just talking about the pistol in itself. It has the height of 8 inches, and it has some M-lock space on here for you to add whatever it is that you want, so that you can run lights, slings, whatever. This is more of a home defense. Let's just use that as a topic for the moment, because getting into the specifications of the CZ, that was like the topic or the purpose that they have listed for the pistol. So I think too that is pretty cool. But before we move forward, and we talked about the M-lock space, and this weighs 5 pounds. Now it does come with one magazine, like so, and it is chambered in 9mm. We are working with an adjustable brace. This is the tube brace, and this is the Manticore arms, and I am getting bit. Adjustable brace. Now, I am running a sling on here. This is obviously your choice. If you want to adapt that is something that you can do to make it as comfortable for you as possible. We are running the Romeo, the Romeo red dot on here, and as you know, this is a very nice shoot. Price points on both, they're not too out of the way. I mean, I shouldn't say out of the way. They're not too, you got a big mosquito on you. They're not too different or too far in price points of each. So again, we are, looking for what would be something that you would enjoy best. Now, this one here is the CZ EVO 3 S2. Say that 50, not even, say that 5 times fast. CZ EVO 3 S2 Micro. Got it? Now, this one has a 4.12-inch barrel. It has a height of 9.4. Obviously, the grip is a little bit longer than the SIG grip, so it gives you, whoa, we haven't experienced this in a while. So it gives you just that little bit more length because the grip is a little bit longer. Now, overall length is 13.63 inches, and she weighs 4.67 pounds. Now, this does come with two 20-round magazines, so kind of like picking and choosing what would be the best fit for you at this point. That would be it. Shooter's preference. What did you like? What did you see? And what did you prefer out of the two? Now, they both have flip-up sights. This, as you can see, you just engage. You can choose. They share excellent flip-up sights. I would not have if I did not run or was not running the EO Tech, my flip up sights would work just fine, and I enjoy them equally for both. Now we do have your rail space on the top for both, for you to ride, you know, optics, red dots, whatever it is that you choose to ride. Now let me just give you a quick visual. Lord have mercy. A quick visual on both of them so that you can see a quick little side-by-side comparison. Now, let me engage these braces so that I haven't had these mosquitoes tear me up. So that you can get a quick little side-by-side visual of both. Yes, one of them just is a tad bit longer than the other, but functionality on both, they're pretty very close. Now I think this is going to be good because both of them run very nicely. All right, so now that we understand what it is that we're working with and how they look and the specifications for both, we are going to take us some shots, and I want you to like really evaluate both of them, just the functions, the ejections, the comfortability, and well, the comfortability will be something that I would have to share with you, just as it feels when I hold it to take those shots. Now back to ladies, if you're looking for something nice, compact, with not too much punch, and obviously the 9mm round, these both are great options. Again, shooter's choice. So now that we have our understanding as to what it is that we're going to do, the only thing left to do now is what? Suit them up so we can send them down range. All right, so since we've touched the SIG MPX last, let's go ahead and go in with the CZ Scorpion first. Take our shots and you know, feel her out a little bit. Let's drop these flip up sights and get our headset on. Man, these mosquitoes are terrible today. Now, it does come with two, but I do have a few additional magazines on here from another Scorpion that I have, and they do run these same magazines. All right, let's turn this on. And we are ready. And she is hot. Now, watch these. Take these shots. Make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. That was smooth. That was very smooth. Now, your magazine release is I would say an AK style mag release. Engage forward and just pull that out. She is clear and she is safe. Now, one thing I can say that I have struggled with CZ in the past is their safety selector switch. It's kind of in the way because it is ambidextrous. So this one has been deleted on the right side, and it's a lot more comfortable when you have done that. All right, next magazine. Flat. All right, she is clear and the magazine is empty. So we have taken that's 2 magazines, 40 shots out of the CZ. So let's move over to the SIG now. And let's feel her out. Let's take a look and get some thoughts. Now, the MPX has a lot more of like the AR style functions, your magazine release, your bolt drop, your charging handle. As you can see here, turn this out of the way. she's not charged. The magazine is just in. So it has more of the AR style functions on here, and doesn't change anything or make anything any better. But that's just something that I was bringing to your attention. No, these are biting flies. These flies are biting. All right, let's turn this on. There you go. All right, let's take our shots. Fingers out of the way. Whoa. Uh-oh. Wow, this is definitely a, what can I say? All right, she's clear, magazine is empty. This is going to be tough. Tough, not only because both of them are very comfortable, but they are very nice shoots. Before we reload, let's go back in with the Scorpion, because we do have 2 magazines for this. Well, 4. Sun came out and my dot got lighter. I see it, but I don't see it. Wow.
Close.
Very close. Very, very close. All right, so as I showed you on the SIG, it has more of the AR style functions. This one has the AK style magazine release. Your bolt drop on the side right here is a nice and pronounced bolt drop right here. You can charge it from the side charging handle, which is a left side charging handle, which I appreciate as well. Let's drop this bolt. Oh, what do you see? You said close. Wow. I think this is going to boil down to preference. See, she is clear, and let's engage safe. I'm going to have to flip up my flip up sights on that CZ, because looks like my EOTech, the battery is going out a little bit. Now, both magazines, both sets of magazines load very nicely. Now, your SIG magazine, as I said, you have a bit more of a capacity on here versus the 20 rounds that the CZ magazine gives you. But either way, either way it goes, they, why did I do this? Because they're both so nice. Whew. Why? Okay, let's get these loaded really quickly. And I'm gonna have to get a few more rounds and swat some mosquitoes. Let's go back in with the SIG. Speed up some shots and get nice and comfortable here. Oh, I'm starting to notice something. SIG MPX. All right. I'm starting to notice something. All right, let's go back in with the Scorpion. My red dot kind of like, I think that my battery went out. So luckily we do have our flip up sights that we will be using. Now, I noticed something, but I was wrong. All right, don't let me forget that magazine. There's 2 of them down here. Y'all, let me tell you how I had all these magazines, shooting, dropped them, left them, and I was out like 20 magazines. Now, yeah, well, I thought the Scorpion trigger was a little lighter when I started shooting the SIG again, but I was wrong. I thought so. She is clear and magazine is empty, but I can tell a difference between the 2. They're both not the greatest, but one seems to be a little bit heavier than the other. We do have one more Scorpion magazine, so let's run this out. Can you hear that steel? I can hear it just very lightly. She is clear, safe, and empty. Shots are slowing down for both. My finger is getting fatigued. I'm not finding one trigger to be any more lighter than the other. But so far, so good. Both of them are nice and comfortable. They look equally as mean. They're very nice, attractive looking pistols in their own ways for both. But just how I lost my battery on my EOTech, I was able to flip up those sights and still stay on target without a problem, which is something that I can appreciate. I feel like every manufacturer should at least give you a set of flip-up sights with whatever it is that they are giving you. Y'all, I need some good mosquito spray. I don't like mosquito spray because it's sticky. It leaves a sticky film on my body and I don't care for it. So what would you recommend? Back in with the SIG. Now, I know it may seem like I'm shooting the Scorpion more than I'm shooting the SIG. It's because we have one magazine and the capacity on here is pretty much the equivalent of a few or a couple magazines for the Scorpion. She is clear and she is safe. The Scorpion. Heavy. That is heavy. Yes, the more I fill her out, whoa. I can't even speed them up. I promise you. All right. So she is clear, safe, and empty. Let's get our magazines. And let's talk about her. From what I can tell at this point, as far as the ergonomics of both pistols, they are, to me, the same. They feel the same when you hold them close to your body, when you're getting ready to shoot, getting your stance, they feel the same. The comfortability of both of them, they're both very comfortable. They both feel very nice. As you can see, they both share the same style braces. So it wasn't one that was kind of, bending over to the side. That made it a little bit more uncomfortable to shoot. The grips on them, I find the grip on the Scorpion to be a little bit more comfortable because of the size. The grip on here is huge and it is angled. So, getting to your trigger feels like it's almost kind of pivoted for you to kind of lean in and get that finger reach. So if you have smaller hands, it's kind of choked up here closer to the frame. So your finger can like literally just drop in to that trigger guard. The grip on the SIG is more of a pistol grip style, as you can see. It is shorter, so getting into that trigger guard, as you can see, my finger extension on here is way longer than it is on the Scorpion. So they're both comfortable, but I think I enjoy the grip on the Scorpion a little bit more. The one thing I can say that really stood out to me between both of them, now barrel length on the SIG is 4.5, barrel length on the Scorpion is 4.1. So the weight on the SIG is 5 pounds. The weight on the Scorpion is 4.6. So you're almost at 5 pounds as well. So here, this is a very, very, very close situation. I can say that the only thing that I really did not enjoy with the Scorpion was the trigger pull. The trigger is extremely, extremely heavy. So if it's somebody just getting into the game and really not familiar and really trying to figure out how the triggers work and the pull and finding the wall and all that stuff, then yes, that would be a great starting situation. As far as your SIG go, your SIG is a little bit more advanced. I'm just going to use the word advanced because the trigger is a lot lighter in my opinion. But as far overall, if I had to choose one, I would say the SIG MPX, because for me, the trigger just performed a whole lot better. But it does not discredit or take anything away from the Scorpion. The Scorpion performed just as great. It's all in preference. So at this point, it's what you prefer. And during this shootout, no, I'm not going to say shootout. During this comparison, I found myself enjoying the trigger because when you go out to the range, it's more of an enjoyment. You want to go out and you have a good time. You don't want to get fatigued. So you want to enjoy what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're shooting. So as far as the enjoyment standpoint, for me, the MPX gave me the full experience that I was looking for out here. But if I had nothing but the Scorpion, I would be completely satisfied. So what did y'all think? What did y'all see? Do you have one? Let me know. Drop that in the comments. If you've made any changes, let me know. Drop it in the comments. That would make my shoot a little bit more enjoyable for either one of the two, because I did have a good time with both. So with that being said, have you checked out yokegang.com? You did? All right. So if you did, thank you so much. And if you have not, make sure you head over to www.yokegang.com. Pick up a t-shirt or a patch. Support the channel. It goes a long way. Thank you so much for supporting just by watching this video. And y'all know I love it when things work, but I love y'all for life. Peace.